What's up, nail crew? I have a cool nail design for you guys today. This is Andrea, my niece. I did her nails. She felt like the beautiful princess that she is. And then I turned from her nail artist to her hairstylist and then her photographer. So I have been working on this girl since 8 a.m. and I'm finally finished taking pictures and then I'm sending her ass home. I'm so done with her. All right, let's jump right into this video. So here is the basic plain canvas that I'm starting with. I did her nails in a previous video. If you did not catch that, I will leave a link in the description box below. Be sure to watch it and find out how I did these polygel nails with a clear gel overlay. All right, so what I'm gonna do first to start off is just do a base coat. I always like to go in with a gel coat polish before I do the color because it protects the color of the acrylic or the gel underneath the polish. So for me, it's important. I know some people might find it unnecessary. You could go either way and, just do whatever makes you happy. But for me, it does protect the natural color of the acrylic or polygel or gel or whatever medium you're using. You still kind of want to protect that natural color. So that to me is the main purpose of a base coat, and that's why I'm using it today. I don't want it to be stained in yellow and blue and all that crap, so I just do it. It makes me happy. So after I put the clear coat on, I go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. And now we're gonna get into this polish. Honey, I am using those dollar store colors that I showed you in my previous video. I will leave a link below because you must watch that. $4 gel polish at the dollar store, honey, and they work great. So that is what I'm using for this entire look. I really like how these polishes apply, y'all. Like, for some dollar store polishes, they are very creamy, they go on well, and the colors are very pigmented. So I keep going back to the dollar store to see if they have other colors. I got every color that they had, but as soon as they come out with more colors, you better believe I am gonna grab them. Now, when I started this nail art or this nail design, I had no idea what I wanted to do. Like, I didn't have a set design in mind, but I knew the colors that I wanted, and the blue was very pretty. It was very vibrant, so I was like, I have to use that blue. But then the silver, oh my God, like that silver was everything. So I was like, okay, I have to add that silver in. And then the yellow goes well with the blue. So I was like, okay, let's throw some yellow in. And so I ended up doing a 3-color design. So you'll see how I tie all those colors in very shortly here. But they worked so well together. Everything came out so pretty. She loved them. And of course, I love them. I love them. All right, so I'm globbing the polish on, and I know you're watching and you're thinking like, what the hell is she doing? But when you do a swirl design, you have to make the layers thick because you can't add a second layer. You can't second coat this design. So it has to be thick and it has to be enough polish on there the first time because there's no going back. So that's why I put the layers on this particular nail pretty thick. Trust me, I know what I'm doing here. I know it looked a little crazy at first, but you put the polish on, you have to do it thick, and then you use a toothpick or a dotting tool or whatever you have, and you just swirl the colors together. You mix them, but you don't want to go too crazy with the swirling because then it'll just turn into one big globby mess, Now, the good thing about doing this swirl with gel polish is that if you mess up, you can just wipe it off, If you do it with regular polish, if you don't like it, you have to move quickly. Otherwise, it'll start to dry, and then you'd have to get nail polish remover and remove it and things like that. So, yes, you can do it with regular polish, but you just have to move a little bit quicker. Gel polish, you can take your time, and once you get it perfected, then you just go ahead and flash cure it for 10 seconds. And then move on to the other nail. now the first layer of every color and every finger is done. I purposely left that middle finger clear because we're going to do something a little funky with that one, so I left that alone. So I went ahead and cured all of those nails for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to go back in with my second layer on all the fingernails except for that swirl nail, because remember I said it's pretty much done the first time. So every other finger will get a second coat, and then I will come back and do something special with the middle finger. Once all the nails have their second coat applied, you're going to cure that for 60 seconds. Now all the nails are cured, so what I'm going to do now is use this polish. I got it from the dollar store. It was only $1, and it is just one of those decorative line making polishes. It's silver, so it matches perfectly with that pointer finger and the silver that's in the ring finger, so it ties everything together. Next, I'm going to use some regular nail polish, and I'm going to make dabs of wet spots all over the thumb. Now, the reason I'm doing this, you will see very shortly. I just need something very tacky. I need a tacky layer so that I could use my transfer foil. I know they have transfer foil glue, but I don't have any, and I don't want to spend money on it. This is some regular clear polish from, you know where, the dollar store, and it works fine. So I just apply that, I let it get tacky, and then I get my transfer foil, and look how easy that sticks to the tacky layer of the polish. It works perfectly. So no need to spend money on transfer foil glue. That is just a waste of money in my opinion. This works just fine. So the silver in the transfer foil matches with the silver on the other nails, and it kind of brings all the nails together. Now that middle finger is still kind of plain, but I did not forget about it, guys. Okay, we're gonna do something with that middle finger very shortly. All right, and finally it's time for that middle finger. So I have some Kodak rubber based gel. I am falling in love with that stuff, and I'm applying a thick layer down the center of that middle finger because I'm going to use it to adhere some stones. I usually use glue, but sometimes the glue flakes off and then she loses her stones, and that is so annoying. So I'm gonna give it a try with this rubber based gel. I've never used it to hold stones on before, so this is gonna be kind of like a trial and error. Hopefully it works well. If not, then hey, back to the drawing board. But I'm just gonna apply some stones right down the middle of her nail. These are some crystals I got from Walmart. I got these from Walmart in the craft section. So guys, if you didn't know, they do sell rhinestones at Walmart. I do have all size stones, but she is just a flashy girl and she just likes those big stones. So I'm just gonna apply these big stones right down the center of her nail, and then we're gonna do something a little bit different for the other finger, so just keep watching. So now I'm going in with that rubber-based gel again. I am applying it pretty thick, but I just want it to be able to hold those stones in because they're big stones, and I want to create kind of like a pocket. So my thought is if I put it on pretty thick, I can nestle the rhinestones in the middle and they'll hold on better. So I don't know, guys. My fingers are crossed that her stones stay on. But these are some big stones, and that was the only thing I could think of to make them stay on for as long as she keeps her nails on. So we'll see. I will give you guys a follow-up in about 2 weeks as to how well the rubber-based gel held on the stones. Once all the stones have been applied and you like the way it looks, go ahead and put that in the lamp and let it cure for 60 seconds, and we are done with that. Now, that is a good thing about using gel to hold your stones on. You can put the gel and then put the stones and play with them as many times or as long as you need to until you get it right. If you use glue or resin to hold your stones on, you are at the mercy of that glue. Like when it dries, it's done, it's over with. Too bad for you, you know? And that can be frustrating, especially if you're new or especially if you're a perfectionist and those stones aren't perfect. It is going to frustrate you if it dries too quickly. So that is another reason why I prefer to use a gel polish or this rubber-based gel. I'm just hoping that it holds everything on the way that I need it to. After I cured it, now what you see me doing is going through with just a regular top coat, and I am coating all of the nails, and I'm going around the stones with this top coat just to make sure I secure them as much as I possibly can, okay? And just in case you're interested, the top coat that I'm using today is a Makartt No Wipe top coat. I've used it in the past and I really like this top coat. I've said that before. It is super creamy and it is shiny, and the shine lasts for a very, very long time. So I will leave the link in the description box below to this top coat. Check it out. I believe I got it on Amazon and it wasn't too expensive. You know me. Y'all know. If it's too expensive, I'm not getting it. So the price had to be right. Check it out and let me know what you guys think. Once you've applied the top coat to all the nails, you go ahead and cure that for a full 60 seconds. Look at that. Look at her other nails. Ah! Ah! I love them! Alright, so once the nails have been cured for 60 seconds, pop those out of the lamp and apply a second coat of top coat. Remember, in one of my previous videos, I told you the first coat of top coat just kind of seals in the color, seals in the design, but that second coat of top coat is what really, really brings out the shine. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm adding that top coat the second time so that they really, really shine, okay? So that's what you see me doing here, and then I'm gonna put that into the lamp again for 60 seconds. Look how gorgeous her nails are. Here I am going in with that oil, my cuticle oil that I made. I know I keep promising you guys a video on how I made that. It is coming, guys. Bear with me. I promise I will get to it. Here is her nails when it's all said and done. Oh my God, they are so cute. Look at those big stones. They are so shiny. And I had to take her outside for some sunlight pictures, guys. Like, we had to get this in the sunlight. Yes. Gorgeous. I love them. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If so, give me a thumbs up. Even if you didn't, give me a thumbs up anyway, please. I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Comment below. Tell me what you think about this set. See you in the next video.